make sure y'all can hear me. Maybe? I think there's a... Okay.
Hello.
There's a bigger delay than normal. Hello, everybody. We are playing Demonologist for the first time. To give you a little insight into this game, it's supposedly a lot like Phasmophobia, except for maybe you also exercise the different ghosts of the different rooms. This is our little safe house thing. Okay. I waited to, like, get a full impression of this game until I was on with you guys. So I will say I will be very new to the controls. I have not played this a single time. Oh, I'm cooking eggs. So this is going to be brand freaking new. And I turned up the brightness a little bit. I might turn it up a little bit more. I know that the darker it is, the spookier it is. But I also want to freaking see things. And I don't know why games always think you need to be, like, submerged in darkness. But let's do our cute little how to play. I've heard it's very similar to Phasmophobia. So as your sanity decreases, the ghost will become more aggressive. Okay, that's the exact same. And we take our sanity pills. We do EMF. Oh wait, ESG is new. Oh, this is basically DOTS. Okay. We have a flashlight. Oh, some ghosts can interact with this canvas. The ghost reflects images. Okay, that's kind of like the ghost bookin. The ectoglass, ectoplasm, okay. Gross, but okay. Then the spirit box is the same, UV light's probably the same, crucifix, thermometer, sanity pills, candle, tripod, photo camera. Okay, so everything's good and dandy. We're gonna go to single player. I'm worried, but I'm excited. Mostly I'm mostly worried. We're gonna start off easy. And then, oh, okay. As soon as we unlock it, we'll go to a higher level. But right now, we don't even have it unlocked. Okay. So, I don't know, I checked. Oh. What? I'm not in a map. Let's see what that notification says. Must vote for a map. Okay. Well, how do I vote for a map? Hold on. We'll figure out how to get to a map. Okay. Well, obviously, I'm going to select the only map we have available. We're playing single player, so I don't know why we need to do voting. But okay. Can we just take it? Okay, we can. Let me snooze ads really quick. So, I know it's kind of quiet right now, but I already checked and everything should be like full volume. So there should be like a faint sound you guys are hearing right now. Oh, okay. We have a tent instead of a bus. Alright. Pegalixter says, hi, Kala. Hello. Let's grab our flashlight because it's still freaking dark. Even though we turned up the brightness, it's dark. Oh, okay. This flashlight's decent. Kyle says, hi, Kala and Peg. Also, ooh, a new game. Yes, welcome. So, this game is Demonologist. It's supposedly really similar to Phasmophobia, but I've never played it. And I'm a little scared because I did hear that one of the biggest differences between Demonologist and Phasmophobia is that Demonologist is much scarier. Plus, you extra, like, you figure out what kind of demon it is, and then you get rid of it. So, here's our little sanity thing. Ew, but okay, I like it, but I hate it. Okay, the cameras look the same. There's just a few things of our tools that were a little bit different. I don't know how many things I can hold. Sure, we'll take that. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna... Okay, we had the same amount of hands. Dang it. I didn't drop it right. Okay, I can have my flashlight out while looking at other things. Okay, we have a cute little compass. I am hoping that, similar to Phasmophobia, I am safe when I am outdoors. This game do be a little bit quiet. I mean, I have the game volume turned up max. I just might turn up my OBS volume for you guys. Okay, that's fine. The sound scared me a teeny bit. Alright, this flashlight sucks! I hope I can, like, make it better. I assume this is our cute little gen that starts on. Kyle says, watch you got it right away. Watch you gotta get it right away. Yeah, I'm hoping not. This game didn't have, like, a tutorial. So we're gonna hope for the best. What is this? I'm gonna just, wow, okay. We're mostly like exploring this map, so cute. Oh. Okay, I did not mean to hide, and yes, it alarmed me. I'm really hoping the ghost just kind of throws something at me, because that will be our best indicator. Okay. That'll be our best indicator where the ghost is. If it just starts throwing things. I don't want to go down to that basement. That basement looks awful. Okay. That's cute. Thanks. Can I not go in this section? Alright. That's not a section for us, apparently. I do have very limited locations that we can go to because I'm new. And so right now we're restricted to the easy difficulty and the, like, first few maps. I don't like these narrow hallways. Okay. 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 That's fine. So can I put more stuff in there? She shut the door. How do I throw the stuff? Hold on. No. Did I throw it? Oh, I did. It's right there. There. That's for you. That's for you. Bye. Okay. Well, I don't know what any of those things mean. So we're just gonna head back out to our. Okay. I'm gonna try to make it back to base, but I will admit, I'm a little turned around. I'm not sure where the door is that we came in from. Oh, just kidding. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Okay. That's fine. I don't like that there's creepy sounds outside. Why is outside creepy? Outside should be safe. Okay. Yeah, we couldn't tell that this place was haunted. Alright, what's my sanity at? Okay, so I only lost 7%. That little bit of interactions lost us 7%. Casa same. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Detect the ghost type. Use your tools to detect the type of the ghost and open your tablet, which is J, to select the ghost type. Additional objectives will be unlocked. Okay. So, what a guide would be helpful. Oh, we already read most of this. We're supposed to gather evidence, objectives, payment, exorcism. Okay, this part's the part that's new. Once you have identified the type of paranormal entity and successfully completed the optional missions, you have a choice. You can leave and collect your earnings or start up another contract, or if you're brave enough, put the paranormal entity to rest permanently. Get to this stage is very risky, so don't forget to keep your sanity in check. You can be sure that these beings will not take too kindly to being exorcised, so use extreme caution when performing these rituals. Each location has a different method of banishment. There will be information about this in your tent. Do not forget to check it. If you successfully perform an exorcism, you can be sure that the metaphysical intelligence will make it worth your while. Okay. So we're getting paid, gathering evidence. I just wanted to see, freezing temperatures, fingerprints, easel, ESG. I wish it like had a picture. I'm pretty sure I brought in the ectoplasm glass. Ghosts. Oh, okay, so a lot of similar names. There's a few new ones. But let's go to evidence, EMF. Alright, that's fine. We can figure it out, guys. Notes. Okay, we don't have notes. We don't care about notes. Anyways, we're winging everything. What is this? None of these buttons work. They don't matter. So this easel, it's kind of like the ghostwriting book. That I think is like a candle they can blow out. Photo camera. I really thought that was bigger. Didn't it look bigger until I grabbed it? Can I only hold two things? Okay. I don't have like anything unlocked. Is this like my really rinky-dink EMF reader? I probably should have brought this one in first, but you know, it's fine. I had to turn my volume up in my headset. Tell me if the game is too quiet for you guys, because I want you to hear some of these sounds. But I gotta admit, this game is just not very loud. I hear like really faint footprints. Okay. I don't like that the ambiance suddenly changed. I'm pretty sure this was the direction, right? I don't remember that chair. This is the room, though. Okay. Hold on. What is this? Okay. Oh! Hello! What is your name? That wasn't really a name. Nice try. We can try that again. I'm a little jumpy. I'll come back. Hold on. Let me pick up my thing. Alright, so sorry about that. I don't know what all the smoke is, but... Okay, I will admit, I don't like it when you shut the door. It's an EMF 3. Okay, that's not bad. What's this, like, smoke stuff? I'm guessing that's freezing temperatures. I don't really have a temperature gauge. I don't know what this is. Okay. I guess we can check that, too. Still just a 2. That's fine. Okay. Cute. I think I dropped this on top of something. I don't know. Is there anything in here? No. What is this supposed to mean? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so what we have learned is, we're gonna go with freezing temperature. I'm gonna assume that all this air, like this cold air, okay, is freezing temperature. I will check one more EMF. And then I'm gonna sCaReD cat go back to my thing and see what my sanity's at. I don't like that picking things up Okay. I don't like that picking things up turns off my flashlight. That's a little weird. But I'll just, like, get used to having to, like, turn back on the flashlight after that. Am I supposed to turn here? Yeah, okay. This is the right way. Okay. Kyle says, I do hear game sounds. Their name is Mouse. That's your breath, I think. Yeah, I think it's my breath from being freezing temperatures. I will say, in my defense, this game did not have a tutorial. No. I didn't know what that button was. I just want to check it out. We had, like, beer in there and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's fun. But apparently that's how you leave. So I think this is my UV light. That's a bonus flashlight, I guess, if I was playing with 2 people. So I have 2 more things I need to bring out. But I don't think any of them were, like, a camera for us to check. I don't know what any of these things are. We don't need that. Change camera source. Yeah, we only have 1 camera. My sanity's actually still doing good. I thought we'd lose some more because she was interacting in the room we were in. But we're actually doing fine on that. So let's just grab more stuff, I guess. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm not scared. I'm a little scared. Okay. See, why is my flashlight off? Just because I picked these up? Now, I'm assuming, because I'm on the base difficulty, that the ghost will be a little nice and maybe won't kill me immediately. That's my wish. What is that? Was that there before? No? No, I don't. Thanks, though. What happens if I do play with her? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I can't kick the ball. I was wondering if I could, like, kick the ball back to her, because she said, do you want to play with me? And then kicked me a ball. I thought maybe I could kick it back. Hey, girl! In case you're feeling like a painter, I went ahead and gave you this really... Okay, that's fun to know. We love just the beginning. Is that evidence? Freezing temperatures. Spirit box response? I don't know. He talked to me. What? Whoa! No? I can't just, like, hover? I like hovering an idea. Did my ghostie, like, relocate? Is that a thing in this game? Ugh! Ugh! What is that? Okay, I suppose we will investigate. No, we can't investigate. How do I get into that room? Is that not like a real thing? Why is there so many pictures of people looking sketchy? Kyle says, why is there a bug in the tool you're using? I know, right? This UV is not great. But I'm used to like all of the best tools, so there is that. Like, I'll tell you, for the tools, the only instructions it gave were like written. They didn't have like pictures of this is what it looks like. Can I get in here? Ooh, ooh, she marked on the easel. Now, if the things I guessed have been correct, like I assume all this breath means it's freezing. And I think that when the ghost talked to me, that was like an EMF thing. I don't know. I guess we could just guess it and see if that is correct and then move forward from there. It could also just mean ghost room. I know, but I don't have like a temperature gauge thing. It only gave me like 4 supplies because I'm brand new. I think because we don't have much equipment, we are going to have to just guess a little bit more. And see kind of like what the next steps are. I do wish there was slightly more like game volume though. That's my one complaint so far. So I brought in all the different tools. I think this is just for fun, you know. I don't think it actually has anything in there. So I'm going to mark that it's a Hantu and I'm going to confirm. Ghost selected, confirmed. Objectives will be unlocked after everyone has chosen the ghost. You have selected Hantu. Okay, where even is it? Hello? Where is Hantu? Okay. Hantus are known as ghosts that play with people's mind through their speech. If you somehow manage to talk to one, it will play with your sanity, making you more vulnerable. Earlier it did start talking to me, and he was like, this is just the beginning. So that could have been him trying to mess with my mind. Very well could have been. Talking to you makes you easier prey for it. And if it curses you by talking to you, you can remove the curse with sanity pills. Okay. So that's what we marked. Oh, we don't need that. Nope, hold on. Is it in notes? What do you mean after everybody's done it? Oh, it's this thing. Fine. Alright. Optional objectives. You can complete these objectives and earn more rewards, or you can get in your car and return to your safe house without completing the objectives. Exorcism will not be unlocked unless you complete the optional objectives. Perform a ritual on the pentagram. Read the lost note. Find the sitting human silhouette using the ectoplasm glass. Well, I guess we're going to learn how to use these things. Perform a ritual on the pentagram. That sounds like I would need like a lighter or something, but maybe I have the equipment I need already on me. I don't know. My ectoplasm thing is in there, so I'll have to go back and get it. But let's go look around and see if I can find the note to read, and I'll grab my little glass because my sanity is okay. Ooh. Okay, my sanity's not as great as I thought it was going to be, actually. But who cares? Let's just wing it and go straight in, try to find a note to read, grab my ectoplasm thing, and see if it can lead me to a human silhouette. That's not scary. That's fine. Alright, we gotta keep our eyes peeled for some kind of note. I guess we can check upstairs. Nope. Okay, upstairs is a lie. Just like the cake. Maybe I should grab my ectoplasm thing first and have it be like going as I'm also looking for the note. Alright. I'm gonna stop running so I have a little bit of stamina? I don't know. I feel like I always switch it up. Okay, I need this thing. Alright, let's just go back to our safety and start looking for the note now that we have this. I assume that if we're not too near to the ghost, that we'll be fine. Oh, okay, so this is the starting area. So let's start looking in here. And I'll just have this giant thing in my face. I don't know how you're supposed to read that. You know, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I forgot. These random things just make you hide. I was like, oh, what's in here? It's okay. I'm sure the creaking of the house is totally normal and not at all a ghost trying to find me. Kyle says it could also, yeah. Sorry, I already read that one. My bad. Alright, I'm looking for a note. Da-na. I found Chinese takeout. Hey, that's a human silhouette. But I think it said a human. What was that? That's a human silhouette. What the frick? Who decorated this house? And can I fire them? Can I bring them back from the dead and then kill them again? Because who did that? Honestly. Alright. I didn't find a note in those two rooms. I'm just going to keep turning on the light. I know in Phasmophobia, having the lights on makes your sanity drop less fast. So I'm hoping that's the case in this one. But I'm having to get closer and closer. Okay. Okay. Nice to see you. Okay. No, this is the room I've been in. I don't know if I want to go here. The frick? This seems like a terrible idea. Hello? Pretty? Okay. How do I complete my ritual? Do I just have to stand here long enough to... Hello? The ticking's getting faster! This is one of my objectives. Okay, I think I did it. I did it! I'm not gonna look for the note down there. Hold on, I'm gonna leave. I don't care. I just want to see what my sanity's at before I keep looking. Was that always obstructed like that? Okay. I didn't like the sounds that the pentagram was making. I think I did the ritual. Let's see. I didn't cross it out. Perform the ritual on the pentagram. It did not cross it out. I kind of thought that was the ritual because it made all that sound and then it finished the pentagram and stopped making sound. But maybe there's something else I needed to do in that room. But let's go ahead and look at my sanity. It only went down to 56. So it actually didn't drop as much as I thought it would drop. It still dropped. Look in the chair with the ghost glass. Look in the chair with the ghost glass. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I can do that. We're going back into the brink, guys. Woo! It's okay. Look into the chair. There's a chair. I see nothing. I will check every chair. Is there any chairs in this room? That one's broken. Yeah, I didn't think that would count. I will admit, I was looking at the wrong part. Here's a chair. No person. Oh my gosh, there's an upstairs! Y'all, I don't like how many footsteps I'm hearing. And they ain't mine. I don't want to go back there, actually. Woo! Okay. I think we're okay. We're nowhere near the ghost room. My gosh, this place is massive. Good thing the ghost has conveniently closed off several areas, so I don't have to worry about them. My gosh, my cat tried to escape my room. Hold on. I gotta let my cat out of my room. I know, the demon said I won't hold on. Oh my gosh. I dropped my tool. Okay. Let me the frick out! Okay, I'm so sorry. My cat scared me so bad because if she wants to leave a room, she'll like claw at the floor for a second to like make a sound. Oh my gosh, you can't have surround horror sounds in a horror game! Okay. Anyways, I wish these would like cross off. How do I know if I've done them? I don't think, maybe I just haven't done anything. Our sanity sucks, but we're gonna go back into the brink, and if we don't die, then we'll just close this mission and see about the next one, because I don't necessarily want to die on my first mission, but we'll try one more time. I'll go back to where I was upstairs when the demon decided to breathe at me. Okay. Alright, I think I was to this part. There was another place to hide right there. I'm so dumb. Ooh, I found a cursed object. You in the bathtub? You in the toilet? There's so many footsteps that I don't think are mine. Alright, I don't think there's anything upstairs. I'll check one more room, and then I will panic go back. Can I go in here? Oh wait, there's so many chairs. Hold on, I forgot to check our chairs. Okay. Is that a chair? No. Oh my gosh! Okay, Victoria had been looking forward to her wedding day for months. She had found the perfect dress, the perfect venue, and most important... And most importantly, the perfect man, or so she thought. Little did she know that her perfect day would end in tragedy. Victoria's husband had always been a jealous and possessive man. As the wedding day approached, his paranoia grew more and more intense. He convinced himself that Victoria was seeing someone else, or that she was planning to leave him. On the night of their honeymoon, he took her to an abandoned house that had once belonged to a friend he once knew. He convinced her that it would be a romantic getaway, just the two of them, alone in a deserted house. But as soon as they arrived, Victoria realized that something was wrong. Her husband was acting strange, almost as if he was a different person. Suddenly, he attacked her, his jealousy and rage boiling over. Victoria... Alright, you know what? We're not going to read her list. Check the bed for the ghost glass. Check the bed? What bed? What the frick is going on? Is he like hunting me right now? Am I supposed to be quiet? Am I supposed to be screaming? I just want to leave. I keep dropping my thing too. I don't even know where I dropped it this time. But this time we're just gonna run. I'm sorry. We'll try the next one. I think this guy's out to get me. He's evil. He killed his wife. He's bad. We're gonna trust the fact that he's bad, and we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go. Okay. I don't know if those were hunts. I don't know if I was about to die. I don't know what my sanity's at. Okay. My sanity was at 30%. I'm the ghost room. 2 sanity. I did have higher than 2 sanity. In the ghost room, there was a thing. Okay. We're gonna, oh, wait. It does say I finished something. I read the lost note. I wish I actually had time to read it, or that it now, like, showed up in... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I could have read it in the safety of here. Okay, we'll finish reading it. Victoria fought back, but she was no match for him. He strangled her with the lace of her own wedding dress, leaving her lifeless body on the bed in an abandoned house. For years, the house remained abandoned, a place of death and despair. But locals began to notice strange occurrences. The sound of a woman weeping, laughing, screaming. The sight of a ghostly figure in a wedding dress wandering the premises. It wasn't until years later that someone broke into the abandoned house and stumbled upon Victoria's wedding dress, finding it particularly well maintained on display in the master bedroom. Her husband had been too sorrowful to destroy it, so he left it there as a gruesome reminder of what he had done. Now, anyone who enters the abandoned house is met with the haunting presence of Victoria, her ghost forever tied to the wedding dress, seeking revenge on her murderer. It's said that though she remains vengeful for justice, she still clings to the hope of finding her happily ever after, so much that her dream of the married life still resides locked behind the manifestation of her anger, blocked off and hidden to prevent her from passing on. Okay, so if we had to exorcise her, which I won't be able to complete these quests to be able to do that part, I assume that it would have been related to the bed and the wedding dress. But let's go ahead and confirm. We don't even know if we got the right ghost type, honestly. Ghost chaser. Correctly identified a ghost once. Guys, we got it right our first time. Look at that, I'm amazing. Castles, yes. Okay. Okay, so I have money now. I have $1,000. Tool inventory. I have nothing? Do I have to bring it back? I want to be a lady. Maybe I can't do anything without costing money. We're gonna go back. Alright, so find the correct ghost type. Yay. Perform the ritual on the pentagram. So I feel like I did part of it, but I must have just not finished it. Then I read the last ghost. I'm sorry, the lost note. I found the sitting human. I did not find the sitting human. And the exorcism. Okay, but we got the correct ghost type. And it was a Hantu, which I love in Phasmo. So there's that. So we're going to select that one. Okay. It looks like I have 1 EMF, 1 of the ghost glass, 2 flashlights, an easel canvas, an ecto glass, spirit box UV light. So let's try to get some tools. I definitely want a thermometer. I can't afford it. A sandy pill would be nice, but I still can't afford it. Those ones are locked. I have at least one of all of those things. A crucifix. Why a crucifix is $2,000? It's a piece of wood duct taped to another piece of wood. What you mean it's $2,000? Alright, well I'm broke, so let's do another one. I guess we'll keep the same stuff and we'll go ahead and start. But we correctly identified it, so we're going to be stuck with the same house until we unlock more. But that's okay, because I'm finally learning the terrain. It takes me a while to learn terrain, guys. So we definitely want us to have a flashlight. I wish I could have brought the thermometer. But, you know, that first ghost was interacting with doors a ton at first, and I wish I had had UV, so I'm going to take that. And then probably the ghost glass. It doesn't actually unlock our objectives until we've figured out what the ghost is. We still only have 1 camera. Our sanity didn't even start at 100. I guess it kind of did. Sorry about that. Stuck in Atlantia. Alright. I don't know if this ghost glass is actually important unless it's related to an objective, but I do want to keep this UV out. I'm looking for the ghost to do something. That's my best indication right now with how few of items I have of where the ghost room is. So I don't know if I should just wander around being like, come out, wherever you are. Oh, ghost, I have better sanity now. You can't kill me. Do you want to play with me? No. I want to kill you. Ooh, what is this? There's candles. I don't have a lighter though, so that's not helpful. What? What happened? Where'd my UV go? Guys, where's my UV? It disappeared from my hand. I only have 2 items in my hand. What happened? Did I, like... You troll. Okay, so we found the ghost room. But wow, you're a troll. I'm trying to find something. Well, we'll put this right here for now. But, did you take my UV lamp? I, like, bumped into this and it disappeared from my inventory. I just have my, like, little flashlight thing. Okay. My guy. Hold on, I'm trying to find my thing. Freak me out in a second, though. Oh. That was kind of nifty. Props for that. I don't know if this does anything, honestly. Does that? No, that's how it looks. I thought maybe it looked creepy on the thing. But, I'll be back, I guess. I don't know what happened to my UV thing. I think it disappeared off the face of the earth. Did the UV run out? I don't know. You would expect to see my little candle thing I was holding if the UV ran out. But I don't even see it. I think it legit just vanished. And I blame the fact that that's the ghost room. I was just checking it out. Okay. I was just checking it out, but I guess I didn't want... What? Why was my UV in here? Did it rip it from my hand and run away with it? I'm gonna go put it back, I guess. I did want it in that room. Okay. Okay. I'm here. What happened to the other thing I threw in here? Dude, are you just moving my stuff? Alright. I think the ghost is trolling me, y'all. If I find it in the main room, I don't know what to do if she's just gonna keep grabbing my stuff and putting it in a different room. Alright. Is it right here? It's not. Okay. Maybe she hid it somewhere else. I don't know. That's suspicious. With the dress. Oh, yeah, I should have looked in the dress room. But I was scared. I didn't want to die. Okay, so... we can't really check that item anymore because she hid it. Our sanity's doing great. So let's go ahead. Maybe we'll grab the EMF thing that looks so weird and we have a roach in it for some reason that wiggles when we walk. And maybe this thing. This thing's cool. Okay. I do like that in this game the ghosts are pretty interactive with you. I mean, I would rather it interact with me in a way that doesn't get me killed. But also, why does it keep stealing my items? Hey, girl. How's it going? Did you bring back my tool, perchance? This house is so dirty that I'm not sure I'd find it on the floor. Hey. Okay, so No! You saw that, right? They stole it. My UV lamp. Alright. Here you go. Try not to steal this one, okay? EMF 2. Alright, girl, you gotta stop stealing my things, because I don't know this house layout well enough to go find them. Okay, I'm gonna trust to leave you with my stuff. And you're gonna leave. Okay. Thanks for the card. Holy frick. Okay. As I was saying, I hope that she leaves my stuff alone. I didn't actually check the EMF when the ghost appeared. That's my bad. I was just, so caught off guard. Maybe the ghost didn't like that I kept saying girl. That was, you know, I was assuming. My bad. This time, I won't assume. I will use pronouns they, them. And then you can, correct me sometime later. In a nice way. Okay, I'm kind of looking around for my stuff, by the way. That she keeps stealing. He, they, them. I just want my stuff back. We'll check the basement. Hilarious. Yeah, that's the word I'd go for. Oh! Okay. So my thing was down here, my little compass thing. But I don't see my other thing she stole. What is this? Nothing? I don't see my UV lamp she took. They took. They, them. What's over here? That's a good chair to check with the ectoglass. Nope. Okay. Well, that's a weird room. I kind of thought... Oh! My EMF! Thanks. Let's go back. It's weird that my stuff keeps disappearing, but I'm pretty sure the ghost is messing with me, so... If there's a mimic option, I'm leaning towards mimic. Does looking through this make me less scared? Maybe a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna put my stuff back. I know they're gonna move it again, but... Oh, she didn't move this. They didn't. Oh! You just love to prove me wrong, huh? No EMF? Are you stealing it? Okay. Bye! Alright, it stole my stuff again, guys. Oh! Here's my EMF, though. Thanks. I guess I'm just gonna leave it right here. Okay, I don't know what to do about the fact that they keep stealing all my items! Oh, this flashlight is balls. Okay. They did not like you saying that they were a thief. I know! But they totally are a thief. Okay, my sanity's at 71. I feel like my personal sanity's a little lower. Okay, even if someone is next to you, it will respawn. Okay. Pauline Gonzalez. I feel like I knew how to say that name until I was reading it. So, do we have any evidence? Oh yeah, the easel canvas drawing. I saw it for the splittest of seconds before they teleported away. I don't think it's freezing temperatures because I haven't seen my breath. I don't have some of these things to check. I don't think it's EMF 5 because the ghosts haven't really been doing it. So, right now with our few options, I don't know some of these ghosts though. So, if it's an Illibus, I just want to see if any of these ghosts are tricksters. I'm going to glance around just to see if they say something like that. Faye. Widely regarded. Blah, blah, blah. Why do these have such long descriptions? Very dangerous. Oh, jeez. Throw objects. They like to be active when people are nearby. Speech. Sleep. What? Fire. Okay, I'm just looking to see if any of them are crazy and like to mess with you. Most dangerous. I don't like this most dangerous stuff. Alright, so none of those said anything about them being a trickster, so that's not helpful. Okay, this is just the note that we already found. Okay. Exit. My gosh, some of these controls are a little weird, not gonna lie. What? I swear I just... Okay. That's probably fine. I just saw something on the camera. I got spooked a little bit. Oh, we do have one of the rooms. Okay. We have more stuff we can bring out, although the ghost keeps stealing my things and moving them to different locations, so it's gonna be hard to check for the stuff. I'm gonna have to, like, try to get it right when I go in. Ooh, okay. That stayed. I don't know how to read this thing. None of my mouse buttons do anything to it. E doesn't really do anything. I got ominous ambiance. Okay. Whew. Hey, I'm back. So I've noticed you've thrown a lot of stuff. Hopefully while I was gone, you got your anger out. But let's see. Hello. What's your name? How old are you? What do you want? Are you there? Are you friendly? I don't know if it's even reading my voice. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that counts as a reading from whatever that device was called. So I'm going to go back to the safe spot for a second and read about the different devices and see if one says, like, it can see a spirit, because then I think that's the one that we just need to mark as an evidence. So let me go back to safety real quick, because we don't know these tools too well yet, so we can read a teeny bit about it. These things annoy me. I'm just going to say it. Why are you making so much spooky noises when I'm supposed to be in a safe spot? I assume we're safe out here. Anyways, for the guide. Sanity, gathering evidence. Okay, so EMF is pretty self-explanatory. Spirit box, freezing temperatures, fingerprint, easel, ESG. They show themselves very briefly, like suspended state. Okay, so we got ESG as our evidence. Nice. Okay. Oh, we narrowed it down to 2. So let's read these 2 ghost types. Okay. Hold on. So it's an Iblis or Neyama. I'm so sorry about my pronunciation, but let's check Iblis. I don't like the sound effects. We're going to go to the far corner. Iblis is known to be a type of ghost that can sense and see where its prey is, even from a distance. If you are close enough to hear the Iblis, you can hear it to use words that other ghosts don't. If it decides to hunt, it may be impossible to escape as it knows your location, and it moves more slowly if it's close to its target. Okay, so don't bother running or hiding because you're going to die either way. Okay. So they can just always hear you and sense where you're at. And then the Neyama, you gotta make sure you say that H. It has been known as the thief ghost. It's gotta be this. It has been observed that it behaves calmly to avoid attracting attention and prefers to stay in the dark. I turned on its light. Maybe that's why it's mad. It is seen that it relocates the tools. Alright. Strength. With its shyness, it can steal the tools on the ground, even the tools that you hold. I knew it stole my UV when I was holding it. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Weakness. If the lights are on, it will turn them off before stealing your tools. If the tools are in the salt barrier, they won't be able to steal them. Okay. So, lights are helpful, I just don't like them. But I'm 100% going to say that it's the Nahama. Anyways, confirm. Alright, we selected it. Now we can check out what our additional objectives are. Kyle says you just have to outrun that one. Yeah, just keep going until the hunt ends. Alright, the additional objectives. Have the ghost blow out the candle. I don't have anything to light, so I can't even do that. Read the lost note, collect the salt bags. Okay, I don't know if the lost note always spawns in the same spot, but I'm guessing there's just salt bags randomly throughout the map that we can grab. So we're going to go ahead and go find that note again and collect the salt bags, and we just won't be able to do that other one because I don't have a lighter. Because look at how few stuff they give us. I have everything. I could bring another flashlight, but I don't know why. We're looking for a note, and we're looking for salt bags. One thing I like about this game that's different than Phasmo is, there might be a lighter too. Yeah, I could just look around for that. I like that when I run out of stamina, my guy isn't huffing and puffing. He has a little bit of it, but he's not, like, over the top, you know? I'm just wondering, can I just click E on this? No. Okay, so I do need to have a lighter. I can't just have light power for no reason. Alright, I would keep salt in the kitchen. So we're going to inspect the kitchen for some salt. I'm so glad that we found out that it was a thief ghost. That was funny. That's their version of the trolling mimic. Alright, let's turn that off. I don't know if, like, you can blow the fuse like you... What is this? Salt bag! Wow, I don't like that sound effect. Alright. Nothing in this room. I still love that there's, like, a random takeout thing. This is an abandoned house. That's another item they stole. Apparently they just teleport to random parts in the entire building. Alright. No lost note, no more salt. I don't know how many salt bags you need. It's not in our side objectives. Okay. We'll check downstairs. What's the harm in going into the basement? I'm sure it's fine. Cal says thief ghost, also known as the gaslighter. For real. Okay, that made a bad sound, but I think all we had to do was pick it up. So, I'm just looking for more salt bags, I guess. We have the ominous music. Okay. I don't see any salt bags here. Okay, I'm gonna go back up the stairs. I think maybe there was just the note down here. Unless I'm, like, blind. It could be. This flashlight, I mean, is not the best. Dude, you guys should have seen it. Thank you!
Edelman just redeemed Scream 2.
What I was gonna say, thank you, is that this game had motion blur. That was awful. That was, like, the first thing I did is I disabled motion blur. You did this. Alright, I blame the ghost breathing on me because of your sound redeem. Okay. Oh. I don't want to touch that Ouija board. Thank you. No salt? Where the frick am I supposed to find these salt bags? Okay. The funny thing is, I don't really know the sound effects in this game, So I 100% thought that like gorilla breathing was in the game. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be killed by a gorilla ghost. How embarrassing would that be? Salt bag! Okay. I'm looking for a bag made of salt. Holding salt. I love my salt. I don't know how many bags I'm supposed to collect. I assume like 3. 3 seems like a good number. 2 seems weird. 1 is too easy. So I assume I'm supposed to find 3 bags. Hey Ghost, you wouldn't happen to know where the 3rd salt bag is, do you? Thanks! Hey, not nice. Do you have my salt bag, perchance? You do! Alright, I think that little sound it just made meant that I completed the objective. So I'm going to go back to the safety of my tent, which doesn't sound all that safe, but I'm going to go back and see if that completed the objective. I'm not paranoid, you are. I'm not scared, you are. I'm fine. Okay. Did you check the basement? I did check the basement. Kyle said I did the scream. The breathing was in-game. Okay. Okay, so I did both of those. I just don't have a lighter, so I can't have the ghost blow out the candle. My sanity's at 44. Okay, we're gonna call that good and finish this quest. Alright. Confirm. Last time I made 1,100 bucks, so I'm guessing because I got an extra objective that maybe I got 1,300? I don't know. Let's check. Correct ghost type, read the lost note, collect the salt bags. I made 1,500. Okay, that's even better. So I do have 2,600. What do I want the most? A crucifix is probably helpful. Protect you against ghost attacks. A thermometer is probably the most helpful, right? Because I need to know if that's freezing temperatures or not. It would also be nice to have some sanity pills, but that would take like all of my money. I think we're going to go with thermometer. Okay. I think we have it. Ooh. Customized safe house for money? I can buy a cat. A sweet fluffy friend who will live with you in your safe house. Oh my gosh. You can buy a turtle, a chicken, a dog, a cat, a fridge. I don't have a fridge. Yeah, we're not going to do those though because I'm broke. Can I play anything else yet? I have to do level 3. What level even am I? I'm still level 1. How do I become better than level 1? I need like a teeny bit more XP and then I'll be level 2. And we need to be level 3 in order to unlock a new house. So that's our objective. It's only 9:10, so we're doing good on time. Hold on, I'm looking to see. I do not have in my item list my new item I just bought. Hold on. How do I get to loadout? Preset? Oh, okay. I would like to bring my thermometer. Add all. Oh, those are just my new items. Okay. Let's go back. And now I have my thermometer added. Okay. Did I select my map? There we go. The abandoned house. Alright. So I think that ghost thing will always appear when you first look at the dress. Whether it's like the one related to the dress or not. Okay, so I think it was good to take EMF and... Oh, but I want the thermometer. Alright. I'll take the same things I take in Phasmophobia. It's fine. Let's turn on my little flashlight. I hate that the roach moves. We're just going to ignore that. Oh! I swear I heard like a psst. But maybe I didn't. Alright. Hello, Ghost. I am back. Well, technically, this is my first time you've ever met me. What is this? Tarot cards. Okay. I assume you can take pictures of those for more money, but I can't afford a camera because I'm broke. And that's just how life be sometimes. Hello. Was that, I like the music, I just didn't know if I should be scared of it. I think we're fine. Yeah. I'll check the basement while I'm feeling brave and while my sanity is high. I don't know what all those sound effects were. It was kind of fun, though. Is there a ghost that likes music? Oh, that door opened into my face. That's okay. We lost some style points, but it's fine. Everything is great and fine. Whew. That's totally not creepy. Yeah! There's nothing creepy here. This isn't an old abandoned house that's creaky and filled with mold and would totally kill me because I'm not wearing my N95. Everything is great. Okay. You know, I'm not sensing a lot of ghost activity. Maybe it's just creepy because it's creaky. And maybe there's not actually a ghost haunting this area, you know? Maybe it's fine. And that there's nothing to be scared of. I think that's what it is. I don't think that the ghost is haunting this area. Yeah. Okay. Everything is great in here. Of course it's great because there's no ghost. So there's no reason for us to be afraid. Yeah. It's just old. That's why it's making those sounds. You creak too when you're old. Okay, I knew it was coming and it still got me. But no EMF in here. I don't know why you can't go over there. Unless maybe you can move this. I don't know. That's above my pay grade. Are you in here, perchance? I guess I could have been checking temperature everywhere. We're getting about 30 degrees. Just kidding, about 15 is what I meant. It did get warmer when I left. Not, like, hugely warmer. Colder in the hallway, but about 20. Okay, 2. Okay, I think it's the same ghost room as before. Alright, we can handle that. Let's leave our thermometer behind. We're getting about 10 degrees. It's a little chilly. That's okay, because I'm wearing my awesome swag shirt and jacket about being an excellent demonologist. Because I'm so cool. So my guy isn't freezing. Okay. He's just, decked out. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I don't like the sound of the Janet. It keeps sounding like something bad. Totally not creepy. Okay. Is that me? Oh, I'm in the camera! Anyways, my sanity's at 84, so we're doing fine there. I'm thinking maybe the UV and the easel. They seem to be most helpful. The guy is Cody Barber. Alright, I'm gonna assume that this is the mean husband then, because we're still at the same house. So anytime it's the girl, I'm gonna assume, anytime it's a girl, I'm gonna assume it's the murdered wife, and anytime it's a guy, I'm gonna assume it's the murderer's husband. But kind of funny that out of all the rooms in this house, two of, like, back to back, it's the same room. I'm not scared, though. Yeah. Alright, Ghost, I have returned. I'm gonna turn your light on. I guess I'll keep this kind of by the door. And here's this for you to draw on. There we go. I kind of want it facing a different direction. What? What? What the frick was that for? Okay. You just wanted to make a loud thud near me? You jackwad? Anyways, I might have freezing breath. Let's check temperature again. Is this my temp? It is. Is this? Oh, this is in Celsius. Okay, so it needs to go below 0, which it is. So let's go ahead and do freezing temperature. Great. The EMF is just a 2, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna leave the light on because apparently some ghosts are weaker when the light's on, so I'll just leave that light on and he can turn it off if he wants, but for now we're gonna keep it. Let's go get more of our supplies. Okay. As long as our main door is open, I'm happy, because if you look, there's no door. So if this door somehow closes, we got other problems. We have manifesting doors at that point, and that sounds like it's above my pay grade if he can just make a door out of thin air. So we're not gonna do anything about that. We're getting an 87 for our sanity, so we're okay. Let's grab more supplies. Collect ghost orbs. That's kind of a weird objective. We still only have the one evidence, right? Yeah, I think we just have the one evidence right now. The loud sound kind of made me think that we had multiple evidences, but we don't. We're at 150 followers? When did that happen? Where was I? We hit a goal. It must have happened off stream. I don't remember it happening. Thank you to whoever was that follower goal. Yeah, I completed it yesterday off stream. Okay. Hey, ghosty, 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 ghosty. I brought you a present. And I guess we're talking to you. I didn't realize that's what I grabbed. Hello, how are you? How's your day? I forgot to check. I guess we... Settings? What? What is that? What'd you say? It's a 4. Stop it! Stop it! I gotta put this in my journal. Spirit box response. Okay. We narrowed it down to 4. I'm pretty sure I put this over here. Oh, wait, we got it. Fingerprint. It's a goal. Cool. That's fun. Here, you can have that back. Oh! Wait, I need this. Come here. Oh, good. How do I grab it? Come here. Come here. I got it. Okay. Come here. Come here, come here. Haha. Whoa. Okay. That's the sound of progress. Yahoo. So I grabbed 1 salt bag, so I'm guessing that's one of our objectives, is the salt bags. So I assume we just got the ghost orbs we needed to collect. We got 1 of 3 salt bags, and we know what the ghost type is. So when I get back to the truck, the tent, we're gonna read what our ghost is. We found out that it was a goal. So, let's read up on the goal. The goal is known as a ghost who listens to the conversations between people. The words you choose are important to it. They can get angry and hunt if you swear. I don't swear, so, haha. It would be calmer if you don't talk much. Well, I'm a jabberbox, so I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Our sanity's at 75. We're actually doing great on that. And then as for these objectives, we got our ghost orbs. We need 2 more salt bags. Correct the crucifixes. So I need to find that room with all the crucifixes and I guess turn them to face the right direction. I think that's what that is. So that's not too bad. We can do that. I wonder if you die, do you get money for whatever you did complete? Maybe not. But we're going to be brave. We're going to go back in. We need to find 2 more salt bags. And we need to find where the crucifixes are so we can fix them. I assume that it's 3 because there were 3 salt bags. And there were 3 ghost orbs. They just kind of like 3. I'm just kind of scanning each room. Oh, hey. This is lit. Can I unlight it? Can I unlit it? It's an anti-cuss ghost. Yeah! I don't like it when people swear. It's southern. I'm just kidding. Southern people swear all the time. But, I feel like the crucifixes would be in the basement, yeah? Perhaps not, because I'm not seeing crucifixes in here. I mean, she's holding one, but it's correct. Are there crucifixes in here? I think that's just wood paneling. What? I'm sorry, I don't think I got that. Could you, maybe enunciate more? I think that would really help me out. Okay. We're still down 2 salt bags. Let's, check upstairs. I don't want to go near the ghost room unless I have to. Okay, no crucifixes in here. And there is a chance that maybe the crucifixes I need to correct, maybe they always spawn wherever the ghost is. Oh, just kidding. Why did it make that sound? That's not how crucifixes sound in my book. So, you guys know the phrase, in my book. You know, it just means, like, the way you do it, the way you think it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I once dated a psycho for the purpose of having the experience of dating a psycho. Don't, like, come after me for that. But that was the point. But anyways, I once said that phrase. I feel like it's a fairly normal phrase. I've heard a lot of people say it in my book, it's this way kind of a thing. I said that, like, offhand to him as, like, oh, whatever. And he's like, oh, you're writing a book? I'm like, my guy, you cannot tell me you managed to be, like, 23 years old and never once hear someone use that phrase in your entire life. I don't know, maybe he didn't, but I feel like that would be very hard to not hear that phrase, because I've even heard it, like, in TV shows and stuff. Alright. Where the frick are all these crucifixes? Crucifixes? Yeah, crucifixes that I'm supposed to find. I found 1. I mean, here's a bunch of them, but those are already fixed. Unless there was only 1. It made it sound like there was, like, 3 of them. Oh, it didn't do it. I was so prepared to be jump scared. Okay, we finished the salts. I don't know if we finished the crucifix objective. I'm just gonna glance around. I don't mean to be here long. So sorry to disturb. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the truck. Maybe you only had to fix 1 crucifix. I could have sworn it said plural. But let's go check. Because no point in me searching the whole house for it if I only needed the 1, you know? I'm not paranoid. I'm just checking around every corner for fun. Totally. I'm just, you know, trying to really learn the land scheme. What? Landscape? Schematics. I want to know the schematics. That's why I'm looking around every corner. Not that I'm paranoid. Yeah, correct the crucifixes. There's more. I assume 3 because everything in this game has 3. So I need to go back and see if I can find them again. I swear I just walked through the whole area. Our sanity's only at 58 though, so I guess that's not too bad. But I've never completed all 3, so that's my goal. Kyle said he lived under a rock, I guess. Yeah! Maybe that's what it was. Man's had no life experience. He was quirky. That was part of why he was psychotic. These lights don't work, y'all. That's weird. Alright, there's no cross in here, right? Like, right off the get-go, right off the bat, right in the house, at the beginning of the start. I plead your sheep. Alright, we're going to do a much better once-over than we did before. This is technically a twice-over, but nobody ever says twice-over because, you know, supposedly they did it right the first time. Oh, crucifix! Where art thou? Oh, here's one. Maybe that works. I'll just have to yell that. Oh, crucifix! Where art thou? Crucifixes! I doubt there's any upstairs because we already found one upstairs. And that seems like a lot. These rooms are not accessible. Could it be like behind a door? No. I don't want to close that door. That's scary. I could see one being in here that I missed because, you know, everything's kind of that darker brick color, so a wooden crucifix would be harder to see. But I kind of thoroughly checked this room. Can this turn on? No. Alright, I don't think the crucifix is in this room. Before we go back into that area, I can peek a teeny bit. I'll peek. I just won't go straight to the ghost room. I just want to make sure I'm not missing it. So funny story. I don't know what hunts look like. That was alarming. The whole distorted vision thing and the colors being wrong and the weird sound. For all I know, that's what a hunt is. So anytime I see that, that's why I go quiet and I hide. I don't know if the ghost can track your mic like in Phasmophobia. I assume because it really attracted like the same audience this game came after. So I would assume that it can do that, which is why I go quiet. But where the frick is the dang crucifix? It's gotta be in the basement, right? Maybe I missed it in the basement. Okay. You know, maybe it's on one of these wall things. I'm gonna thoroughly check the crap out of this basement. It's so creaky. Okay. Nothing. A random side story while we're looking for this crucifix. As you guys know, we only have 2 episodes left of the Walking Dead series in total. We've been playing it for a really long time, but that do mean that we need a new game. So I've been thinking about like what game we want to play. It doesn't have to be a series. Just a game that has multiple parts, kind of like how we played Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Those had like several different maps that you did. So I've been looking at different games. We could play like The Last of Us, which has a recent TV show based off of the video game that's out, so that could be fun. There's a few other kind of longer games like that, especially zombie games like, man, I suddenly can't think of the names of the games. But there's also more Telltale games out there. And there's also like Life is Strange. That's a great series. We could totally do Life is Strange. They have multiple games out there. They have some great storylines. I will say I do know a little bit about it. I have watched some of Cub Scouts play Life is Strange, but I watched his videos a long time ago, so I probably won't remember the majority of it. And he had different outcomes anyways, because so many of his choices, I'm like, I would never pick that, my guy. I don't know if we can find this last crucifix, guys. I have looked in this house very thoroughly, and I've not seen it. I will check the ghost room one more time because they so very politely invited me in. But I don't think the crucifix is findable. I'm probably very blind, but I just haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I've looked around thoroughly twice now. Alright, let's go back out to the truck. We just won't get our third objective. That's kind of sad. I was hoping that we'd finally get it. But we'll go back out. Anyways, if you guys have any game suggestions, games you'd like to see played, or different ideas like that, feel free to let me know, even in this chat, or you can DM me. But we'll need a new, like, a story game for after our next 2 streams of The Walking Dead. Alright, our sanity went down to 31. And yeah, we never found the third crucifix. I don't know where it would have been. I'm sorry. But we do have the correct ghost type, so let's go ahead and go to our car and see how much money we made. Maybe it's another 1,500 if it's consistent. Use the Ouija board to ask where it is? Dude, my sanity was pretty low. Paranormal journalist, correctly identify 3 ghost types. I'm doing great at this whole identify the correct ghost type for being brand new at this game, by the way. I'm fantastic. Even though we haven't done everything. Oh, we got 1650. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why it's a slightly different amount than last time. But let's see what else we can bring. So we have we have 3,000 gold now. We have these basic tools. We could grab a crucifix. I kind of want a sanity pill. Maybe that's what we'll do so we can stay there longer. Yeah, I think I'll buy that. And then the preset, add all. I thought I bought a sanity pill, did I not? Oh, okay. You have to do it in both ways. That's fine. So we do have 1 sanity pill. I don't know if those get used up or whatever. Let's go back to the house. Correct ghost type, goal. Yeah. Alright, so we have everything. I don't know why we're always bringing 2 flashlights. Can I, like, not do that? I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and do it. I think I'm level 2 now. We need to be level 3 to actually get a new house unlocked. I don't know why. I might try to play some of this later off stream just to get us a little bit more farther along the line so we can check out different areas by next time. But for now, because I wanted to wait to play it with y'all and you could get my first impression of it, I know nothing and my level sucks. Kevin Mendoza. I think I said that right. It's funny because a lot of times they have like a really basic first name and then more unique last names. So, I didn't know that the ghost could come outside. That's concerning. Okay. I think I'll just keep this temperature thing out. Alright. Round 4. We're looking for a ghost. We're looking for a room where the ghost be. There's the Ouija board. You did mention you wanted me to use the Ouija board. And I'm kind of thinking this room is the ghost room. It did get a little colder. Let's check this one again. Yeah, get up. Okay. I think this room is... I think it's right here. We'll put that down. And we'll turn on this light. This might kill me immediately. I'm just curious. So, let's see what happens. Hello! Where are you? Are you there? How do I use this? E? G? Not G. F. No. 1. Ooh, okay. Nothing. I don't know how to use this. Hold on. Let's go to the truck and look up the controls real quick so I can see how to use that. Here, we'll just sit on this chair. Settings. Controls. Alright, interaction, EF. Text-to-speech prompt line, P. So that's probably what I need to do. Yeah, so let's try that. Or maybe enter. No, I think that's just chatting with your people. Yeah, that's just how to type. So I'm thinking it's P. Can I make that go away? Maybe it goes away over time. Alright, we're gonna go pick back up that Ouija board and try P. What? Okay, I'm sorry. That freaked me out. It's been there this whole time, but it freaked me out. Maybe you have to... Okay, yeah, I don't know what those sound effects mean. They always make me want to hide, but I don't know if you actually have to. Anyways, P. Prompt voice command. Okay, are you friendly? Alright, that's not a question. Where are you? B. A. S. You're in the basement? I thought you were right here. Yeah, he's spelling basement. I thought we were right here. The temperature dropped. Alright, thank you. P. Goodbye. Alright, my bad. I thought you... What? What? The frick was that? It sounded like creepy little crowds coming after me. Oh no, my sanity's at 42? That drops it a lot. Alright. I brought a sanity pill. I guess we're gonna take it because I don't know anything about this ghost right now and I'm already that low. You need to wait for it to say goodbye back. Oh. My bad. Okay, so sanity pills restore 40%. That's good to know. Anyways, do I still have my stuff? I do. I didn't throw my stuff. I do usually throw my stuff. So I guess we're gonna go down to the basement. Thank you for letting me know about the I need to wait for it to say goodbye back. Oh my gosh, I did throw something. I threw my flashlight. The worst possible thing I could have thrown. Is this it? Okay, I got it back. Alright, so now we know that it has to say goodbye back. My bad. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm here. Oh, it might be freezing. Yep, it's freezing. Let's mark that really quick. Freezing. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, hold on. I guess we could check that. It's just a 4? Okay. Okay, well, you can keep breaking stuff. It's not my house. But, I'll be back. With more toys, even. Just to be polite. Yeah, my bad. I wasn't polite. That's what my problem was. So we don't need this light on anymore. But hey, look, we used the cursed object and we didn't die. So that's fun. I don't like that there's not like a door to escape the hunt, and I don't like that I saw the ghost outside, because does that mean that there's like literally you can't escape it? You have to like go to the car and drive away in order to live? Because that sounds terrible. I'm not playing Supernatural. Our sanity's at 83. We have 1 evidence. I'm thinking maybe the easel. There's not really... I'm not sure what door they would touch down in the basement. So maybe I won't bring that one. I mean, I will eventually, just not right now. Oh, also, do you guys like my necklace? I don't know how well you can tell, but it's a sword. I got it at a conference that had nothing to do with swords. But it was cute, and so I'm like, I gotta buy that. Plus, most... What the frick? Okay. I mean, cute! I love your doll collection. It's unique. That's fine. Hey, bestie. I'm back. Here you go. Oh, we already knew it was freezing. I don't know what he said, but I'm pretty sure I heard, "and you are amazing." And I'm gonna accept that as what he said. Because I feel like he just saying to me that I'm amazing. You guys will have to tell me what you heard, but I'm pretty sure he just sang something, 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 and you are amazing. I think that's what he said. I think it's because I talked to him on the Ouija board that he likes me more now. That's what I'm going with. Alright, so let's grab some more stuff. I think I just have 1 more trip of equipment. He's giving you a second chance. Yeah! He's like, you know what? You kind of blew it the first time. You weren't nice. But maybe we can still be friends. Alright, our sanity's at 66. That doesn't make me feel great. But he told me I'm amazing. So he knows that I'm like really high words of affirmation. And so he knew if he told me I was cool that I would come back. And it worked. So we're coming back. And we're going to check out some more things and see if we can figure out what kind of ghost he is. But we're not even going to exorcise him because the chances of us surviving that long are really low. Alright, my guy. I'm back. Looking for those words of affirmation. I guess there's a door right here. I don't know why I was thinking there was no doors down here. Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? Are you friendly? Are you there? I will never help you? I thought we were friends. Okay, we narrowed it down to 4. Hold on. Is there perchance a fingerprint? There's not. That was a clever way to make me turn around, but I am leaving. We're going to go back to our tent of safety, and we're going to read about our 4 different ghost types, and see what we think he might be. I heard I am not there. It could have been I am not there. He did respond to, I think, where are you? I'm not sure which phrase I said when he started talking. I thought it was I'm not going to help you. But he was very faint. I really do wish I could turn up the volume a little bit more in this game. Because look, I have everything at max. And it's just a little too quiet for me. Oh. No, that's my voice volume. Okay. Anyways, let's read about our ghost types. It's going to be a Hantu, a Myling, a Ghoul, or a Abaddon. Okay. So, our Hantu. Hantus are known as ghosts that play with people's minds through their speech. If you somehow manage to talk to one, it will play with your sanity, making you more vulnerable. So talking to you makes you easier prey for it. I really hope it's not a Hantu then, because I've been talking to it. If it curses you by talking to you, you can only remove the curse with sandy pills, and I took the only one I owned. Our other one is a Myling, which starts with an M. There it is. We still haven't figured out how the Myling is related to fire, but it's known to have an affinity for it. We have observed that it is calmer in environments with fire nearby. I don't have a lighter. If there's no fire around it, it will be aggressive. If there is fire around it, it will put it out first before hunting. Okay. Then we have a goal, which we did have recently. It listens to conversations between people. The words you choose are important to it. Okay, this is the one who doesn't like it when you cuss. And then the last one is Abaddon from Supernatural. Just kidding. The Abaddon is a widely, I don't know how to read. The Abaddon is widely regarded as the most cunning type of ghost. They will not hunt their prey if they are defending themselves, but will usually hunt the defenseless. Select targets that cannot defend themselves, very deadly. Has a strong chance to ignore you during a hunt if you're holding a crucifix, which I didn't buy. Alright, well that didn't really give us any hints. We don't have fire. And the Hantu likes to talk to you. So, the last thing we have is this little thing, which I'm not sure what it's good for. But let's go back out. Our sanity's at 54. We haven't died yet in this game, so I have no idea how scary it is when you die. I'm kind of looking forward to finding out, though, low-key. So if we die this match, I'm okay with it. That's part of why I was willing to check the, cursed object. Alright, when I said I was willing... When I said I was willing to die, I didn't mean immediately. Die once. Okay, this is our death animation. I guess we did mean immediately. That wasn't too bad. I kind of expected it to be scarier. But we got our first death. And I don't know if we got any experience for dying. Insurance was a 13,000. Okay. It was a Hantu. So, those are the ones that the more you talk, the more it makes you mad or something. I don't remember. We're gonna have to check that again in a second. So, we have EMF, flashlight, easel. Okay, that's not what I want to bring. Preset. At all. Oh, so I lost my stuff. Okay. Shoot, do I have to buy that all back? No. Okay, so yeah, I need to re-buy the stuff that was unique. So I would just, let's just say I want that. And I would like... Ooh, I unlocked more stuff. Anyways, we want our sanity pill. We got that in the thermometer. So we're going to do add all, but we don't have any of those stuff yet. So we need to buy it. Okay, so we need to buy back our thermometer. And do we have enough money for a sanity pill? We do. We just don't have enough money for a crucifix because for some reason, crucifixes cost $2,000. Not that I'm bitter. Anyways, we have the stuff. Let's go back to the house. We're level 2. We don't unlock a new house until level 3. We're at 50 out of 100 experience. So maybe if we do really awesome this round, we'll hit level 3. It is already 9:50, so we might not be able to do anything beyond this one. We might only have one more round. Like, this might be our last round. Kyle says he heard kill me and ran with it. He really did. I honestly, I walked in and I'm like, I kind of want to see what it's like to die. And I was going to say, you know, like, eventually. But the ghost just immediately was like, okay, I can do that. And just ran out and killed me. But I will say it's actually less creepy to die in this game than it is to die in Phasmophobia, which I was not expecting. I was kind of expecting, like, a jump scare death. Like something super alarming and out there. And I kind of expected slight bit of gore, not gonna lie. Like, my throat slashed or something. And you just hear, like, as, like, they're gurgling on their blood. That's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. Instead, we got a cutscene animation. Okay, so I forgot to check temperature. I'm just wandering and talking and doing nothing with my life. Ooh, the hallway's a little colder. Are you in the hallway? Maybe. You're being so unhelpful right now. Are you literally in this itty bitty hallway? Okay. Okay. Bro, what is this? Why are you doing this? Leave my TV alone. What are you doing now? I didn't even see what that one was. Alright, so the temperature in this room is actually pretty high. We're getting like a 25. And then it drops here. So that's not actually the ghost room. We're going to pick that back up. But I'm so confused. This is where he's doing all the things. Oh, I can put the fire out. Nice. Brick. Alright, this guy's doing a lot. Not gonna lie, he's doing the most. Alright, it's getting colder. No, it's getting warmer. It's undecided. Oh. Oh. It's dropping fast in here. It's getting hot. Yo, I was about to sing for you. Why are you screaming at me? I was gonna say, it's getting hot in here. Okay, so 10 is the coldest I've gotten so far. So I'm assuming it's a basement ghost. He did a ton of stuff right outside of the basement door. Right here it's actually warmer, yeah. And then if I go into this room where he was doing all the stuff, it's even warmer. And I don't think warmness is like an indication of ghosthood. So I think it is the basement. So let me just give you this. Here you go. And this thing. And I'll be back. What? I don't think that was anything. I think it was just creakage. Okay. Maybe the death is different per ghost. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's like the Hantu death animation. Okay. La-da-dee-la-dee-da. 9:55. Alright, I'm thinking, well, first of all, my sanity's 87. We're fine. So, this thing and this thing seem to be pretty helpful. I'm, like, learning what new tools are my favorite. Because they are slightly different than in Phasmophobia. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's totally the song, yeah? Alright. I really hope I'm not wrong about this ghost room, guys. I want, like, a really good success because we don't have time for another round. So we'll put that right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, it's 10 degrees in here. It's not super, super cold. I did hear, like, weird footsteps. Okay. I did hear, like, weird footsteps, and so I assume This is the ghost room. Plus we just got like weird ghost vibes. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back. I think this is it. I could be wrong. Watch it be on like the opposite side of the house. Okay. I can't steal stuff in this game, guys. You don't know how sad that makes me. I love stealing stuff in Phasmophobia. And the fact that I can't pick up these items is making me sad. Can I take the skull? That'd be a great souvenir. Okay, our sanity didn't drop too much doing that task. So let's just grab more stuff and hope for the best. I hope one of the objectives, I didn't read them yet, is to catch ghost orbs again, because that was fun. I liked that. Running around the house trying to chase those giant orbs. Alright. I'm kind of sad that I can't afford a crucifix yet. Because the ghost is scary, and I would like to feel unscared. And a crucifix would help with that. But, you know, maybe they could just spawn random childs to scare me instead. Clip, thank you. Let's check the temperature again. Alright, you know what? I think I want to go on a walk. And see if I can get any other sense of ghostness. Hello, ghost. Are you there? Are you friendly? Where are you? How did you die? Hello? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing? Okay. Anyways, what I was going to say is I kind of want to go on a walk with my thermometer gauge and just make sure I got the right place. The basement is 10 degrees, so I need to see if I find anywhere that's colder than 10, because I could be wrong. The ghost isn't really doing anything in that room. But he's doing... Okay. I just want to say for record, I checked this room multiple times before, and he was never in here before. So let's move all of our crap. That's fine. At least it's not too far. That was the ghost, that is the room that he was doing stuff in, but I literally checked it, and there was nothing in there. The room was hot. I think he just turned the fire on. Yeah. Oh, he turns the fire on very temporarily. I thought I had turned it out earlier. Alright, let's go grab more stuff. He is doing a lot of things, so I am worried it's going to drop my sanity, like, kind of faster. So I don't want to spend too much time in the room that he's in. I just need to make one more trip back down to grab that, and then I think I'll have all the items. Hello? So glad to make your acquaintance. Okay. I think this was my last item. Okay. I had to scratch my face for a while, but I was too spooked to do it. Oh. Okay, just a 3. Problem is, I can't check any of... Oh, not that one. I can't check any of these things from the safety of anywhere. I just have to be in the room to see them. Okay, can you not? Thanks. Is that something I can check for fingerprints? I don't know how to check for fingerprints unless it's like a door. Alright, my guy, you're kind of doing a lot. And you're making me concerned for my sanity. Especially because you're not even giving me an evidence. Let's try this one really quick. Testing, testing. Hello. Okay, where are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Okay, that doesn't seem friendly. Not gonna lie. Let's go back outside to where I feel safe. I don't even know if I am safe, but it can be like, what is it called? Not a paradox. A placebo. Very different words. It's a placebo. Outside makes me feel safe, even though we did see a ghost outside. My sanity's at 60. That's great. I did see my breath, so I'm guessing it's freezing temperatures. We can't get EMF 5. I've checked several times. There's no easel. I don't think we have any of this stuff yet. Alright, you know what? It adds 40%, so I'm going to wait a teeny bit longer before I take this sanity pill. Let's go ahead and grab our last item. Actually, before we go in, that was an important hydrate break. If you have any liquid beside you, whether it is Gatorade, soda, alcohol, or, I don't know, speed or something, go ahead and take a drink break. Or water. You know, I forgot that was an option. If you have water, that's cool too. Okay. Just checking. That's still just a 3. Hello? Are you talking to me? Was that to me? I don't know if all talking is spirit box talking.
You won't even understand how I died.
You won't understand how I died. I would like to. Why don't you go ahead and tell me? How did you die, my friend? Oh, okay. That can count. I didn't think that would count. I'm thinking, I don't know if that counts as a spirit box response because it didn't seem to light up the spirit box when he talked. So I'm not sure that actually counted for that. Let's just go read about these ghosts and see if we still think it's a goal or not. Sorry about those stuck in Atlantia. Okay, what? Oh, okay. I thought that said that my sanity was at 17%, and I'm like, how did I drop that bad? We're going to take this right now with my big old man hands. That's kind of cute. Anyways, let's read what our ghost types are. It'd be helpful if I looked at what they were. Alright, a Revenant, and a Gash, Oni, or Ghoul. Let's check out the Revenante. A Revenant is known to be a very dangerous, unpredictable ghost. Regardless of your sanity, it can hunt you down if it feels like it. So that's kind of like the demon in Phasmophobia. They're a very unstable ghost, very unpredictable. If it decides to stay calm, they may make it easier for you to find him. So it's a mix between a demon and a shade of Phasmophobia. That's funny. Next we have a Gash. Okay, I hate that they're not alphabetical. A Gash is a ghost that feeds on cold environments. If an Agash decides to hunt, you can see its breath. It moves much faster in cold environments. Its movements may slow down in a warmer environment. So it's probably not that one because he keeps turning on the fire. Next we have an Oni. The Oni has a special ability that can quickly reduce the sanity of those close to it. It is a very dangerous ghost. If it wants to, it can quickly play with your sanity and decide to kill you. It is known to be very fast, and we don't have any data about the weakness. And lastly, we have the Ghoul, which we have had before. And this is a ghost who listens to the conversations between people. The words you choose are important to it. They can get angry and hunt if you swear. They will be calmer if you don't talk much. So that's kind of like the Yaokai. So I'm guessing we would have seen an easel driving by now and EMF by now. So I'm not going to say those guys are like actually out. I just feel like they're out. So we're leaning more towards a Gash or Ghoul. And there is a chance that was a spirit box type, which makes it a Ghoul. But we did just get more sanity, so let's go back out and check and see if we can get any of our evidence for that last piece. There's so many weird sounds in this game that make me paranoid. So I know in Phasmophobia there are certain trigger words that can make the ghost more aggressive, like saying, I'm scared or I'm terrified and that kind of But I don't know if this game has that, is what I was going to finish saying. I think it has that. Okay. I think it has that. I think so too. Alright, it is very cold. We're still only getting a 4. Okay. I don't even know what this tool is for, honestly, except for that one objective. Like, can I actually see a ghost through this? If so, I'm not sure I want to see a ghost through this. What? What was that? Look, when I... What is this? Oh! Okay. Hold on. I saw something with that. Does that mean that it's that reading? I'm gonna go back to the truck and see. A 4 on the cockroach rating. Yeah, it's gotten to a 4 several times, but I've never seen a 5. So I'm kind of feeling like it's not gonna be a 5. So, in the guide for the gathering evidence, ESG, not that one. Ectoplasma glass. In Asia, a special glass was obtained by processing stones extracted. Okay, nobody cares. We know that the ghosts leave behind stains where they dwell. Thanks to this glass, we can detect traces of them. Okay, so we got ectoplasm glass. We actually did that correctly. So we have ectoplasm stains. It's in a gash. Confirm. Alright, so just to remind us, the gash, it feeds on cold environments, so basically like the Hantu of Phasmophobia, and if it decided to hunt, you could see its breath. And the colder it is, the faster it is, the warmer it is, the less fast. So we now know what kind of ghost it is. Our sanity is at 70, so we're doing good. So let's try to do some of these objectives. We need to find a human silhouette using the ectoplasm glass, perform a ritual on the pentagram. I still don't know really how to do that. And put the dead rats in the boiler? Ew, what? Alright, well let's go do the ectoplasm glass one and see if we can figure out the pentagram. I feel like we did part of the ritual last time. Because it made sounds and stuff. But then we didn't finish it apparently because it never crossed it off. Okay. Oh. He's playing spin the bottle by himself. Alright, so we need to check every chair, right? It said sitting silhouette. I hate how it doesn't put it inside objectives. Whatever. I think it said a sitting one. Oh, I found the boiler. Okay, so we found the ghost sitting. That was cool, kind of creepy. I didn't think I'd find it that fast. So we finished that objective. So now we need to put the dead rats in the boiler and do the pentagram. I had to back up because I was scared. So, I'm assuming, like everything else, we need to find 3 dead rats. Can I just have nothing in my hand, game? Why do I have to hold something? Alright. You know what? I'm going to leave this light on. It makes me feel better. So let's go down to the basement and see about the pentagram thing, and maybe we'll see the dead rats down in the basement. Okay, so, oh, yep, here's a dead rat. I assume we need 3 of them. So let me just look around real quick to see if there's any more down here. I think they should all be down here personally. If you have rats more than just in your basement, you got problems. But let's go ahead and stand on this. I think this is how you do part of the pentagram thing. Because as you can see, it's filling it up. We're just apparently supposed to do something else after we finish filling it up. This makes me paranoid. Be done! Okay. So... Now what? How do I, finish? That's just to shut the door. I wish there was a light in this basement. Maybe I did it? We can go check. I feel like there's supposed to be more steps. Because it's not like I put anything in these. Am I supposed to put stuff in there? Let's go find the rats. We do have to move kind of fast so we don't lose our sanity because we only could afford one sanity pill. Na 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 I'm pretty sure that was like 4 different songs. There's surprisingly no rats in that part of the house. I thought maybe if it wasn't in the basement that it was going to be there, but we'll keep looking for rats. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh, here's one. Pick it. Take it. Ugh. Oh, ew. It's in my hand. Ew. Hold on, my hands are full. I gotta go put these in the boiler before I go find another. 1. 2. Okay. Okay. Let's go find one more rat. Okay. Where do you keep your mice? You seem like the kind of guy who would keep a mouse in your bedroom. Did you take offense to my comment, or what was that? Alright, I'm gonna admit I don't see a rat in the bedroom. Thank you for the clip. Okay. You know what? I just need this light on. This room's so hard to check without the light on. Alright, so I haven't found the dead rat. Maybe I'll take this back. I don't think I need it anymore, but I'll drop it in the room with all my other stuff. Okay. Maybe it spawned, like, in the ghost room. Oh, it did. Okay. The ghost can keep emoting at me. I don't care. I'm completing my objectives. Okay. We're going back to the tent, guys. I think we're all right. Whew. Slay, all 3, yes. I do like that when you completed the objective, it makes a sound. Okay, so that is how you did the ritual on the pentagram. I'm not sure what I did wrong because I filled up this pentagram before. Maybe I just got off like half a second before it was done. But we did it all. So now we can exercise. To exercise the ghost, find Kevin Mendoza's 5 missing fingers and place them in the ritual area in the basement. Alright, guys. This is our very last match, so we're going to try it. My sanity isn't great, but we're going to try it. It told us not to do it unless we had amazing sanity, and I only have 50. 5 fingers. Okay. I assume that each time you pick up a finger, maybe you're going to drop like 10% sanity or something. But we got to try this. You got this. Thank you, thank you. Gen Z heart. Y'all. I feel like this is really dumb, but I'm going to do it. I could have made a lot of money for getting 3 objectives done. But we're going to commit, and we're going to look for 5 fingers. We can get that 5-finger discount, if you know what I'm saying. Here's one. That looked more like a toe. Okay. I don't want to show... I'm being hunted. Okay, so I think that was our first legitimate hunt where I didn't die. Because the other one, like, spawned it on me, so that was no fair. But the door was locked. So I think that that was our first hunt that we've actually had in Demonologist. We're just gonna commit, guys. We have to go. We're gonna do it. I'm not scared. You cannot cow me. I am not scared. You cannot cow me. I'm a little scared. You are indeed cowing me. Can you leave? Can you please not? We're proceeding. Oh, okay. Put the... Okay. 1 of 5 down. There's not perchance a finger in here, right? Cause that would be too easy. Kayla, my brother, welcome. This username does not exist. We are currently in tremendous danger. Thank you, Kyle, for the gifted.
Kyle_Edelman gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
I guess we'll check the ghost room. Okay. I don't see a finger. I don't see a finger. Okay. Okay. We'll keep looking. I am not scared. What the frick was that? Okay. I am not scared. You cannot cow me. I am not scared. I am not scared. I am not scared. I'm fine. 2 fingers down. Okay. Just added to raise your heart rate. Thanks. Thank you. Has that always been there? Okay, so my vision got distorted, so I think that was an event, not a hunt. To try to stop me from exercising. But you know, I don't really need that much encouragement to stop exercising. I mean, nobody even likes exercising anyways. Everyone who says that they like exercising is lying. I found a finger. I am not scared. I am not scared. There's a freaking long finger. I am not scared. I think we're okay. 2 more fingers. 2 more fingers. Okay, we're gonna exercise it. 3 down, 2 to go. Okay. Okay. 2 fingers. 2 more fingers. Come on. Come on, there's gotta be a finger right here. Give me a finger. Don't give me the finger, though. Come on. There it is. I don't know why it frickin' turns off my light when I pick things up. Okay. I am not scared. I am not scared. I am not scared. I am not scared. Is he not mad about that one? I don't think he's mad about that one. That wasn't his favorite finger anyways. One finger left. Where would it be? I feel like I've checked the... Oh, upstairs! Okay. That's gotta be where the last finger is, upstairs. I probably shouldn't have left upstairs for last, but I low-key forgot they had an upstairs. Alright, if I was a finger, where would I be? Come on. Throw me a bone. Specifically, a finger bone. Shh. Anyways, where is it? Nothing? Come on. Where are you keeping your last finger, my guy? What? Where's the last finger? I'll check this room one more time with the light on. Maybe I missed it. Alright, if the finger's not here, like not upstairs, I mean, then it must... I swear I'm hearing extra footsteps than what I'm doing. Alright, then it must be downstairs, but I thought I checked every room. Unless there's multiple fingers in some rooms. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Oh, I like that light. Hiding finger. No! What? I was hiding! I was so close! Okay, you were right about each one having a different animation though. But I wanted to exorcise the demon, I just had one more finger left! Okay. Find the correct ghost type, find the whatever, we did not succeed in the exorcism, there was one more finger and I couldn't find it. So I lost, money for dying. Did I not lose money for dying? Huh, but I still got money from the, insurance. So overall, I still made 2,000 bucks even though I died. It's possible they share rooms. Oh, okay. Thank you. What level am I? I'm still level 2, man. I got 87. I bet if I didn't die there, I would have been level 3. But, anyways, thank you guys for watching. That will be the last for tonight. We will be live again Saturday at 2 p.m. MST for the 3rd episode of the last season of the Walking Dead Telltale series. There's only 2 episodes left, so make sure you're there. Kyle says have a great night. Thank you, thank you. I hope you do too. Again, thank you for the gifted. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Hold on. Look, it's my face. Anyways, we're gonna end stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.